Alright guys, welcome back to Project GoodSpeed. I'm Jay, and on today's video we're heading off to the junkyard to finally find the last missing pieces for the Civic here to get a full power door conversion. Let's go. Alright, we're here. Hopefully it doesn't fucking start raining on us. It did on the way here. All seats are 35 bucks. So $35 for some seats. That might be worth sticking around and just see if I can find something cool, but for now we got a grand total of 3 Civics here. I need row 63. Fucking row is that? 15. Look at that little hatchback. She's still here. Damn. Oh, they fucking gutted this thing. Man. Well, I can't use this anyway because that's also manual. Ooh, this guy's got the, you see that? We got the front motor and the rear motor here. I fixed mine, thankfully. I actually replaced everything and we are ready to go. Look at this CRV though. Any tables? No. No. No table. Negative table. Ow. Oh, these are the EG seats. At least that one is back there. I know a Civic seat when I see one. 35 bucks, they're hiding this shit. Ooh. That's not worth hiding. Let's move on. Let me show you guys what we're looking for. Ooh. 4-door. Now, thankfully, I've already sourced most of the stuff that I need. I already have my door cards, my switches, and that relay. I've also already done the wiring, so that's all taken care of. All that's left is I need the window regulators and the motors. I managed to pick up that window regulator from another junkyard, and I'll show you guys the footage here. I think now would be a good time actually just to pick up these OEM window regulators with the motor. I believe they're OEM. I don't see a reason to believe otherwise. Boom. Basically, I picked it up from that other Civic, 93 Honda Civic, where it had, you know, power stuff everywhere. But the problem was that the driver's side regulators tend to get crooked really easily. So it was uneven, and I didn't want to pay for that because I knew it was just going to be replaced. I think I'm only going to take the passenger one because the driver one looks bent, and this is a very common problem with these Civics. So I need the window regulator for the driver's side. For the passenger side, I picked up that regulator and it's good to go. I also have the motor in that regulator and that's good to go. And the switches are also good to go. I also picked up the, you know, technically I think it's called a solenoid, but it's like a motor right for the locks. So the passenger side door is all good to go. I did manage to pick up the motor for the driver's side as well. Well, that's not good. So the only thing that I need to find today is a window regulator for a power door on a 2-door Civic. So, and that looks like a pretty decent armrest actually. But this shit costs like 50 bucks. It's crazy. All right, let's go find those 2 Civics. It's actually 3, but the third one was that hatch, and that is not power. These 2, however, 1.6, 1.6, these are EX models. So these gotta be powered. Let's go see. Those power, those, oh, is that a fucking Supra? No fucking way. Dude. Bruh. I got the 7 MGT in this bitch. Hold on. My buddy has one of these. Oh, they fucked that up. What is that? Is that a V6, dog? What did they do to this fucking... Oh, this MK3 Supra. Oh, fuck. With the pop-up headlights, dude. Let me get in this bitch. Open. Fuck. Oh, the JDM Whisperer, dog. See this shit? Blue interior. That's interesting. My buddy... Oh, that is a tiny ass little speaker. What the fuck? We don't need this. No target top or sunroof. Or what's the difference between a moonroof and a sunroof? Put that down in the comments. Shit. That's not supposed to come off like that. 87 Supra. No shit, Sherlock. Sick. It just looks sick, man. All right, let's go. We got work to do. Gotta head down all the way to rows 63 and 64. Oh, look at this RSX. Damn. Ooh, they gutted this thing. Got a K20 in here? K20 block. Not a big fan. They look cool. What about the seats? I wonder if, no, they don't fit. This is an interesting pattern, I will say that. Does have like a nice plaid design to it. It's almost purple, but it looks black on the interior. Oh, because it is black maybe? Oh, these handles are broken. Still, doesn't beat leather. Moving on, looks like I'm on the wrong section. I need to go over there. Is that a Civic? That's a Civic. There it is. 2 doors. All right, let me put this shit down. I mean, cruise control, power steering, AC system. Damn, this thing is this is pretty clean Civic. What is this? That's automatic, obviously. I can't tell. That block is filthy. I don't know what block this is. Z6, Y8. Buck if I know. Anyway, we're trying to see inside. Okay, good news. Window is in place, so regulator's probably in there. We got all the switches here, everything we need. Oh, come on. Okay, look at this interior too, man. Like, this is not that bad. These, actually I think this is dirt. They're supposed to be gray like that, but looks black. It's not entirely all that bad. And somebody took the sunroof. Or is it moonroof? There should be another one right next to it. It's either on the next row or that one over there. Oh yeah, I see it over there. Let me go check that one out. Primered Civic. Just trying to see which one's easier to remove. Also VTEC? Z6, yeah. Z6 block. Okay, we have the lock. It says lock. This thing is useless. That's broken. Oh, that thing fell in there. Okay. Yeah, so we do have the regulator in there. Let me see with the camera. Don't need that. Not any easier, really. So I'm just gonna go ahead and my tools are over there. I'll take that one off. See if that one's any straighter. Actually, that might be the next best thing. Whichever one's straighter, I'm gonna take. Now, I think this one's probably gonna be straighter. Just looks a lot cleaner, really. A lot less touched with, a little bit more maintained. So we're gonna start here. Real quick. Might take these, actually. They look in better condition than mine. Broken tabs. None on this one. None on this one. Hell yeah. So I was just looking at this, and I'm looking at this tweeter here, right? And I kind of gave up on wiring my in because I don't know how adding another set of speakers is going to affect, you know, the overall power draw. But it looks like they're just tapping into the speaker wire here. How do I know this? Because the colors are exactly the same. We got a gray and black, blue and green for the speaker. Gray and black, blue and green for this tweeter. So I might just tap into that and just run it. Actually, I think it's already wired. All I'd have to do is just tap. I don't know how that would work, actually. More on that later. So I was looking for the speaker. Look at that. Honda Acoustic Research, made in the USA. That's fucking interesting as fuck. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how to manually move it, so I'm just gonna start taking bolts off and see what happens. And this is the last one. There it is. That little thing Should make it slide down. Oh! I need my other hand. Okay, so it dropped a little bit. Just enough to expose the bolts. We got one bolt there on the window, and the other one I accessed through these holes here. Now you guys can see it right there. There's the head of that bolt. All right, there it is. So now this should just come right out. Yeah, I just got to disconnect the plugs. Motor has been unplugged. Now we're good to go. Okay, so here's the motor right here and the regulator. Now, like I said, the most common problem with this is these hands, they tend to get warped and they end up being crooked. But this actually looks pretty level. I saw that the one at the other junkyard was definitely had a crazier angle and looked a little bit more warped on this hand. And I also know that these are not the same, right? I thought that I could just remove this motor and just add it onto my own Civic, but they are, you know, automatic and manual specific because of these bolts right here, these 3 bolts. And I thought maybe I could just replace this bracket, but there's no screw here. I'm probably just gonna take this one, but like I said, I'm gonna take that other one to compare, and we'll just wrap it up here, and I'll show you guys if there is any difference. Now the goal is to keep these as flat as possible, because that's how you know there's less warp. And I can see that, see this one here has a little bit more play than this one, and the gap between here is less than these two, and it looks a little cleaner. So I'm going to take this one. Of course, now I learned that once this is removed, the spring loses tension and this thing just goes all over the place. So we need to make sure we know exactly. Oh man, this is another problem. See this? Look at these teeth. Gone, 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 gone. And these are all intact. So it looks like we're gonna have to go with this one. All these teeth are still intact, but this is a problem, and I don't want to deal with that. It's not that big of a difference, really. It looked fine already, so we learned a little bit more. This is why we go to the junkyard, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and just pay for this and take off. So I got my stuff. Let's get on at it here. I need both hands. I will see you guys back at home. So funny story. When I put everything back in there, I accidentally forced the cable, which I always forget which way it goes. This cable up here, I forced it down here some other way, and unfortunately it snapped right there. The plastic piece just snapped clean off. So I need that. Man, I am getting rusty. All right, it's out. Look at all this junk. Okay, let's go home before I end up buying a whole lot of shit I don't need. Like this. So we're just gonna wrap it up here. Really, honestly, there's nothing else I think I need for this power door conversion. I've got both regulators. I've got 2 motors. One of them is back there somewhere. And I've got everything else wired up together. All I need to do now is just install these 2 things and install my switches with the power door panels. So we're gonna do all that on another video, because I want to make sure I got everything hammered out, and I still don't even know if it works, right? I did some research, so I'm hoping all of my wires, all of my electronics work, and also that these work, right? These regulators tend to break. I've gone through like 3 of them for my driver's side window, just because they get jammed when you're rolling them up and down, and I don't think these are going to have that issue, but you never know. So also, I need to replace the AC unit because, like I said, it's broken. So, until next time, guys, take care and Goodspeed.